Lizzo is enjoying a night out after the 2021 Grammys. The 32-year-old good as hell singer brought a bedazzled flask with her as she arrived at an after-party at Craig's restaurant on Sunday night, March 14 in West Hollywood, Calif. Photos. Check out the latest pics of Lizzo for the party. Lizzo showed off her stylish side in a see-through dress, which was lined with huge flowers while staying safe in a pink face mask. Earlier in the night, Lizzo attended the Grammys where she presented the award for Best New Artist to pal Megan Thee Stallion. Also during the show, Lizzo took to Instagram to share a few photos with Harry Styles moments after he won his first ever Grammy Award. Harry won a Grammy. At Harry Styles, Lizzo captioned the cute photos. Over the years, many celebrities have revealed how they stay so fit and healthy. While some may still swear by weight loss cleanses, many of Hollywood's elite aren't all about the quick fixes these days, but rather essential, and simple, modifications to two things you've heard countless times before: diet and exercise. In this regard, Taylor Swift is not unique. However, she has chosen ways to stay healthy that both fit her lifestyle and have received praise from professionals. As far as staying in shape is concerned, Swift relies on celebrity trainer Simone de la Rue, creator of the Body by Simone method. The Grammy Award-winning artist isn't looking to get skinny, though, as she explained to Allure via Today. "It's so that I can keep up my endurance so I'm not panting on stage," she said. She also tries not to indulge too much. But what exactly does that mean? Keep reading to find out what T. Swift's food diary would look like today. Taylor Swift's go-to breakfast is anything but simple. Swift leads a super busy life. No one would blame her if she rolled out of bed and poured herself a bowl of Cheerios or unwrapped a Pop-Tart first thing in the morning. Nevertheless, Tay-Tay is all about sit-down breakfasts despite her hectic life. "I love making buckwheat crepes with ham, Parmesan cheese, and a fried egg on top," she told Bon Appetit, before adding, "It's my go-to breakfast." Swift keeps thinly sliced deli ham, eggs, and Parmigiano Reggiano cheese in her fridge at all times, which is great because then she can always prepare her favorite morning meal. But what good is a beautiful breakfast without some freshly squeezed fruit juice, right? Swift said she always has some orange juice on hand as she drinks it with breakfast every morning. Forget buying tickets to her concerts, can we buy tickets to Taylor Swift's brunch? Taylor Swift eats healthy during the week. While Taylor Swift's breakfast of eggs, cheese, and meat may not blow you away as the healthiest meal ever, she does strive to stick to a wholesome diet throughout the typical workweek. While healthy eating can mean different things to different people, Swift told WebMD that, for her, it involves adding salads, yogurt, and sandwiches to her diet during the week, while also cutting out sugary drinks. Swift admitted that while she does try to keep her meals fairly light, she doesn't believe in following a very strict diet. "I don't like to create too many rules where I don't need them. We know what's good for us, thanks to common sense," the singer explained. Of course, knowing what's good for us and sticking to what's good for us are two vastly different things. Regardless, Swift seems to have been able to successfully strike the balance, and you don't need us to tell you that it's working. Weekends are a different story for Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift may try to keep her weekday meals light, but, as far as the weekends are concerned, anything goes. "I allow myself to eat what I know from common sense is bad for me," Swift chuckled while telling WebMD her weekend eating habits. Instead of the aforementioned salads, yogurts, and sandwiches, Swift is more likely to order a burger and fries. The star also admitted that she's a huge fan of ice cream, so that will often be on the menu for Saturday or Sunday. While it may sound a little counterintuitive from a health perspective to eat well from Monday to Friday and then eat some less than healthy foods on the weekends, registered dietitian and the nutrition director of Duke University's Diet and Fitness Center Elisabetta Politi said it's actually a good thing. Food is not the enemy, and Taylor is really to be commended for enjoying what she eats. "We should all be eating in a mindful way and enjoying every moment that we do," she told WebMD. "That's right, you have permission to satiate that ice cream craving." Southern and comfort foods are a must for Taylor Swift. Southern food is not necessarily known for being healthy. From sugary sweet tea to buttery biscuits to fried chicken, Southern dishes are often some of the hardest to resist, and easiest to consume.
This is likely even more difficult for those living in country food heaven, aka Nashville, Tennessee. During a Vanity Fair interview at her Nashville apartment, Taylor Swift made it clear that she enjoys country cooking by ordering chicken sandwiches and lavender lemonade from one of her favorite restaurants in town. Although a Southern staple, Swift admitted to InStyle that she never enjoyed anything with the word casserole in it ever before. That is, until she tried sweet potato casserole. Life changed. The country star told of Del Frisco's, a restaurant that serves the dish, and described it as basically sweet potatoes with this brown sugary crust. She added, "Oh my God, it's amazing. If you've never had it, just know that Swift summed it up accurately." Taylor Swift is all about those PSLs love it or hate it. The number of people that flock to Starbucks for their first pumpkin spice latte (PSL) of the season only seems to keep growing, even as fall somehow comes earlier and earlier every year. If you're a lover of all things pumpkin spice, who knows, you may just run into T-Swizzle in line one day. That's right, Taylor Swift is a fan of the autumnal beverage, and the coffeehouse chain in general. In fact, she gets a Starbucks latte each and every day. Since she tries to eat lighter throughout the week, she orders a skinny vanilla latte during the traditional work week. On the weekends, full-fat lattes are in order and, if they're in season, she'll pick up a PSL. The point is, she told WebMD, "I'm never cutting out what I love, which is Starbucks." Swift further pledged her allegiance to all things pumpkin spice, writing on Tumblr via Cosmopolitan that she loves autumn because it involves not caring when people make fun of pumpkin-flavored stuff 'cause you love it and are happy it's all the rage. That's right, ladies. There's no shame in embracing your basic instinct. Taylor Swift drinks a ton of water. Taylor Swift is all about caffeinated beverages, but she also makes sure to consume a lot of water. When Bon Appetit asked the star what kinds of food she brings with her on the road, Swift replied, "I have so much water in my dressing room, because I drink, 10 bottles of water a day." Whoa. If Swift is talking about 10 standard 16.9-ounce bottles, that means she's guzzling 169 ounces, or about 1 1/3 gallons, of water per day. At this point, you may be wondering if Swift has sprouted gills. While it does sound like a lot, it's not a bad thing to consume that much water in a day, with one important caveat. According to Medical News Today, the average person's kidneys can handle up to 7 gallons daily, but no more than 1 liter, or 2 standard-size bottles of water, per hour. So Tay-Tay, please pace yourself. Taylor Swift is a grilling machine. It's certainly a gender stereotype to imagine that only men grill, but the truth of the matter is this: men are twice as likely to, for lack of a better word, man the grill. According to survey data from the NPD Group via NPR, only 19% of households reported women to be the grillers of the family. Oddly enough, these figures have remained the same for decades. Taylor Swift, however, is in the small percentage of female grillers. In an interview with Bon Appetit, Swift dubbed grilling her biggest food revelation. She told the publication, "When I figured out how to work my grill, it was quite a moment. I discovered that summer is a completely different experience when you know how to grill." Swift now whips up some healthy grilled dishes like marinated chicken, garlic green beans, and a variety of other veggies. Of course, she also loves to make the classic grilled food burgers. Taylor Swift eats and bakes cookies. Not only is Taylor Swift adept at grilling, but she's also quite the amazing baker. In a since-removed Instagram photo, because she wiped all of her social media accounts ahead of her album Reputation, Swift shared her amazing chai sugar cookies with cinnamon eggnog icing that she herself had made. Adapted from a joythebaker.com recipe, Swift brought the cookies to a whole new level by adding her homemade icing. Cookies are not the only baked good the star makes though. She also likes to make apple pie, sheet cake, and cupcakes. Swift even made an adorable pink cake for her buddy Selena Gomez, complete with white icing handwriting that read, "Gomez or go home," and featured the number 26. Although the two friends weren't able to celebrate together in person, Swift didn't let the distance stop her from baking, and likely eating, the beyond yummy-looking confectionery. These are Taylor Swift's favorite cold weather, and not so cold weather, foods. Cold weather months go perfectly with baked goods and comfort foods, which just so happen to be two of Taylor Swift's favorite things to whip up.
Winter is my favorite season because of the food and the smells and the spices and how everyone is feeling everything so intensely and giving each other things, the singer told Bon Appetit. She further added, "I bake pumpkin bread for everyone I know and make ginger molasses cookies and hot chocolate and chai. Jealous." Regardless of the season, Swift also admitted to keeping a supply of binge food, whether that be ready-made cinnamon rolls or a container of cookie dough. Swift also told the publication that her favorite dish to eat when visiting home is her mom's brisket and pot roast. Mama Swift apparently makes some killer toffee too, made with a mix of brown sugar, chocolate chips, butter, and saltine crackers. Yes please. Those are high-calorie days for me, the singer admitted. But, like she said, she doesn't believe in cutting out the food she loves. We feel you, Tay. Yes, Taylor Swift eats fast food. Taylor Swift enjoys having a burger and fries on the weekends via WebMD, but that doesn't mean she's cooking them herself or hitting up high-end burger joints. No, the star told Whirl magazine that Wendy's and McDonald's are among her favorite fast food restaurants. I love ice cream, she continued, so I'll either get a Frosty from Wendy's and dip my fries in it, or a McFlurry from McDonald's, or I like to just stop by and get one of their cones. And, I love fries. Tay-Tay's love of Mickey D's fries is the real deal. After singer Katy Perry and Swift made amends following a years-long feud, the duo donned a fast food-themed couple's costume for Swift's "You Need to Calm Down" music video. A happy meal, Swift captioned 2 pictures from the videos set on Instagram. While Perry wore a cheeseburger getup, Swift rocked an order of fries. What greasy, cheesy perfection. Taylor Swift always has hummus on hand. Decades ago, there weren't a lot of people snacking on hummus outside of the Middle East. Since then, though, the USA Dry Pea and Lentil Council estimates that 25% of American homes now keep their refrigerators stocked with the chickpea concoction, as reported by Today. And, as it turns out, Taylor Swift is one of those people. As part of Vogue's 73 Questions Answered by Your Favorite Celebs series, the person from the publication asked the star, "What one thing do you need to have in your fridge at any given time?" Swift replied, "Hummus," weirdly. While the superstar may find it odd that she loves hummus, she's one of many big names, including Lucy Hale and Hillary Clinton, who enjoy the dip. Yes, hummus is all kinds of popular. Charlie Sahadi, the owner of a Middle Eastern grocery store in Brooklyn, NY, has watched the product's sales quadruple since 2006. He revealed to Today that hummus had become his store's best-selling deli item by 2016. If Taylor Swift is weird for liking hummus, well, we're weird too. Taylor Swift eats home-cooked dinners. Considering Taylor Swift is the world's highest-paid celeb, as Forbes reported in 2019, we're going to venture a guess here and say she could probably afford an in-home chef. That may sound like a dream to many, but Swift actually enjoys cooking. I love making an entire meal, starting from making iced tea in a pitcher and then making tomato mozzarella pesto paninis, she admitted to Whirl magazine. I love cooking, and I love all the things you can incorporate into it and put your own spin on it. Swift told the publication she likes to experiment with a variety of spices in the kitchen. According to the star, she makes a mean barbecue chicken, as well as really great pasta dishes. She continued, telling Whirl, "I make shrimp scampi or, like, this great chicken with capers. It's really excellent, if I can go out on a limb and say that about my own cooking." During a photoshoot for Food Network magazine, the singer also revealed one of her favorite recipes by barefoot Contessa's Ina Garten, mustard roasted fish. We'll just be over here waiting for our dinner invitation. Taylor Swift makes sure to eat her gummy bear vitamins. For the most part, Taylor Swift typically eats a healthy diet. So, chances are, she gets a decent amount of vitamins and minerals just through eating. Yet and still, Swift boosts her intake with over-the-counter vitamins. When Whirl asked about her go-to supplements, the singer confessed, "Yeah, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I take gummy bear vitamins." She went on, "And I have them in, like, this mason jar on my kitchen counter, and there's a label on it that says gummy vitamins." According to Healthline, gummy vitamins are among the most popular kinds of vitamins on the market, and not just among kids. Naturemade's parent company Pharmavite revealed in a 2014 report via AARP that a whopping 65% of its gummy vitamin sales were for adult products. Go on, Tay-Tay, don't be ashamed of your gummy bears. This is Taylor Swift's go-to cocktail coffee as Taylor Swift's No. 1 beverage, the singer revealed to Vogue. "I have espresso, I have regular coffee, I have different flavors," Swift said, offering the host of 73 Questions Answered by Your Favorite Celebs a choice of caffeinated refreshments. Of course, that's not the only thing she drinks. When she wants an alcoholic beverage, Swift told the publication she opts for a vodka Diet Coke. It's worth noting that Swift entered into a long-term partnership with Coca-Cola's Diet Soda. A press release via Billboard revealed in 2013 that the singer was slated to serve as a program ambassador for several Diet Coke initiatives and will be integrated into all key marketing efforts for the brand, including advertising, retail activation, experiential and more. Nevertheless, Swift says her love for the drink, with or without vodka, began long before her partnership. "I've said for years that Diet Coke just gets me and my lifestyle. I'm so excited about our new partnership," Swift revealed in the release. "We just hope Swift is well aware of what happens to your body when you drink vodka every night. Taylor Swift wishes she could eat this every day if you didn't have to factor in your health. Is there one food you would sit down to eat each and every day?" Taylor Swift has one. During an interview with Vogue's 73 Questions Answered by Your Favorite Celebs, Swift was asked, "What's your favorite food?" The star didn't skip a beat and responded, "I mean, if we're just saying like, what I wish I could eat every day if calories didn't count, is like, chicken tenders." Chicken tenders, or chicken fingers, as they are often called, have been frequently found on kids' menus since the 1990s, but should they really be classed as children's food? "We, as a society, need to stop classifying chicken fingers as a kids' menu food," a viral tweet from 2018 reads. "It's time." As of this writing, more than 35,000 people have liked the sentiment. Now, Taylor Swift wasn't one of them, but, we're pretty sure she's on the same page. Taylor Swift is all about burritos in Taylor Swift's January 2019 documentary, Miss Americana via Decider. Swift can be heard asking her producer, Joel Little, "Do you eat burritos?" Little responds with a laugh, thinking Swift must be kidding. When asked again, he retorts, "Of course I eat burritos. Because, duh, right?" Swift snaps back, "Some people don't. And that's when the truth starts coming out, folks." Swift revealed to her producer and, the entire world, "I didn't ever eat burritos until, 2 years ago. I just had never tried one." The fact that Swift didn't try a burrito until she was well into her 20s prompted her producer to label it the weirdest niche thing. That has all changed, though. In her documentary, Taylor Swift is not only seen wolfing down a burrito, but also adding some chips to it, for crunch, according to the star.